just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Episode 32, the Takeaway Podcast. 32. I like that number.
It's good to be back, man. How's everybody's year, man?
It's been a start. It's been a good start. Yeah.
Oh,
what's been up?
Everything, man. It's just like I feel like everyone's in a good mood right now.
Yeah.
I just got back from Jamaica.
Yeah, so you're in a great mood. I'm in a good mood. You're in a great mood.
I'm in a great mood. Yo, but coming back though, we got some technical difficulties, bro, with like delays and shit.
Oh, really?
Because it was an ice storm here.
Oh, is that why your flight got canceled?
Yeah, multiple times.
Word.
But like, listen, we up though. Listen.
Yeah, see, some of us
positive.
Some of us don't fly from Grand Rapids. Some of us fly from Chicago. So I don't feel any of your pain. Saving money out here.
Oh no. Make money, bro. Come on now. Abundance mindset, G. Listen.
No, it's good. I think it's because it's like a start of a decade. So I think everyone's kind of like resetting.
I want to see where everyone's at going to be July 32nd.
I mean, like the same thing happens
August
every
2nd.
year.
Where's everyone going to be at?
The same thing happens every year, bro. Like spirits are high from like January to the end of February, and then everyone's like, "Oh, okay." Like none of my resolutions stuck.
Yeah,
and then everyone just reverts back. And I think just the same thing's gonna happen, but it's a new decade, so like everyone's got more hope than normal. Normally it's just like a new year, but now we're talking about like 2020. It's got like a cool ring to it, so everyone's like, all right, let me be new decade, new me type of thing.
So for me, like I know we'll introduce you so people know who we're talking to, but like for me, like I've never been crazy excited for any year. It just kind of been like another day. But for some reason, I'm on one.
Like you're actually excited for this year?
Yeah, but like I'm also a person that says what he does and does what he says. So like I've been like actually like, okay, 2020, I'm gonna take more risks. I'm gonna go a little bit bigger. Because like this shit is low key, I wouldn't say easy for me, but simple. So like for me, it's like
you're talking about like life in general.
Yeah.
Like
life's on my side, bro. It's crazy. Shout out to God, bro.
That's a good outlook. Yeah. That's a good outlook.
No, but seriously, so like, and I believe it to be everybody. Like life happens for you always. So like, for me, it's just like if you change your perspective a little bit, and like obviously like you're in a shitty situation. I'm not saying that it's perfect for you, right? Like it's really hard to come out of that, but. Most of us
you can still be in a good situation, just have some bad things happen to you.
Yeah, just kind of look at it as like, yo, you're always in control. Yeah. So like when you truly believe that, and like, I mean, I've always been in control of my life and everything I've ever done. So like, you start having weird kind of confidence. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't have a boss. Everything I ever wanted in my life, I can get and I can do. Like, so you start getting a weird, like, wait a minute, I'm in control of my life. Like, people don't control, like, temperate people. Nothing can affect me. And you gotta put you on a high, bro.
Love it.
When that connects for you. So when you guys listen to this, when that shit connects for you, you can't fake it. When it connects to you, it gives you a really contentment and a peace. And you're like, wait a minute. Anything you actually want, you can go get. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen tomorrow. Right. But you can get it, bro. All right, introduce yourself.
On that note.
Yeah.
Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people who might not be familiar with who you are.
Nick Anzivino. I'm a tattoo artist in Grand Rapids and got a shop in Cascade. Been open like a year, and that's what I do.
Cool. I was in Cascade
at the time. Yeah.
So you be trying a little extra in Cascade from the tattoos, huh?
Yeah, I mean location doesn't really matter too much. It's I mean, I like the location because it's nice and chill and
don't have to worry about anything bad happening to you.
I mean, but it's just less busy. I'm on the backside of a building. It's kind of chill and found a good spot. Found a good spot.
You said you were 21, right?
Yeah, 22.
22. So you opened the shop when you were 21.
20. Yeah.
20. Damn,
oh shit! I opened my shop when I was 22.
The young hustler. So let's talk about like
you cut from the same cloth.
Let's talk about like the beginnings. Like
okay.
Were you artistic growing up? Did you draw? Did you make videos? Like, what was your...
Yeah, I drew, I think... I mean, I don't remember my whole childhood, but a little bit here and there, I drew. I like to draw. I like to play basketball a lot more as a kid. And then in art class, I guess in school, kind of, I just felt more comfortable in art class. Kind of just wanted to take those classes as I got more into high school, focus on that. And
So when did you realize that like tattoos was in your future? Was that around the same time?
Yeah, like middle of high school, I just was kind of doing this career path choosing thing that they make you like fill out.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah.
I always got some funny shit like magician or something.
Fun.
Yeah.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah,
I never got anything serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always got like very serious shit. Like, everything was business for me too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, well, this is my life. I fucking need it.
The test was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, one of them was like police and then a chef, and that I just wasn't feeling those.
Police and teeth in the street.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Would not be it. But definitely tattooing just seemed to be a way that I could work on artwork, and also I was just intrigued by the fact that it was permanent, you know, and it
interesting,
and it kind of took something more than just a permanent marker. It took, you know, something. So
a little bit of pain.
Took pain to be able to have it.
That's interesting,
stay,
because I think we're in, like, you know, art just comes and goes, you know, unless you're, you know, making staples that you see forever. But for the most part, like, you throw up a painting or something, it's probably going to get covered up or moved to a different gallery type of thing. So it's actually interesting to hear you say that, because it really is, like, for the most part, tattoos are permanent.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's perfect.
So just based on like your style that I was seeing, you are more of like I want to do heavy detailed work, right? You don't just want to like tattoo a cute saying on a girl's ribs.
Right. I mean, I will, you know.
The money's right.
Sometimes that's that, and it's not even about the money. Sometimes that's the most like rewarding, you know, depending on what it is, depending on who they are and why they're getting it, you know, because it could be for their loved one who just passed away, or, you know.
So you try to figure out like the reason.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I was about to bring that up.
That's definitely preferable. Like I don't really take walk-ins. If I do, I at least talk with the person, you know, before, make sure we're on the same page, and I know.
I was going to ask you, what's your process? So, like, you're getting into it. So, what's your process when you tattoo somebody? Because, like, to me, tattooing, like we just said before, we started recording, like, yo, that's, like, an intimate, permanent thing.
Yeah.
So, for me, it's like, I have ideas for tattoos, but I am not confirmed yet. So, I'm not going to go run to a fucking tattoo shop and be like, yo, tat this shit on me. And then be mad at you. Yeah. And then be like, bro, you wanted a tattoo. Like I said, you can't erase that shit off.
Good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So when it's in alignment, it'll be in alignment.
So give me like a weird. I'm going fast. Give me like a weird story. Like, what's your weirdest? Like, since you've been in business, where you're like, I shouldn't have done that.
No, that's funny.
Like, or have you low key not liked somebody and like low key fucked their tattoo up?
No.
Like low key, like, you know what? Like,
I don't fuck with you.
I don't fuck with you. Like, let me mess this line up real quick. Harry spelled the word wrong. Like, give me some stories.
I have spelled the word wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, tell that story.
Straight up on my homie. It was this banner on his wrist.
On the wrist too?
It was in a certain language, yeah.
Oh no.
And just the stencil was messy, dude. And
so what do you say?
And I was like, bro, I fucked up on this letter, so we're gonna let it heal, and I'll cover it up, and we'll do something else.
Okay, so you fixed it.
There's no way you said it that relaxed. There's no way.
Yeah.
You just said it just like that?
I would
have been like, shit, bro. What you need?
Yeah, but that's all you can do.
Yeah.
You just gotta.
Did it end out coming out all right?
Yeah. I mean, we did a dope ass snake over it, and yeah.
Have you had to do anything weird? That like.
So I didn't have to. I definitely. I mean, we all choose,
right?
But yeah. So my. A dude I used to hang out with, he was older, and it was his wife's birthday, and he's like, all right, I want to get her name somewhere on me so she can find it later or some shit.
Oh.
Like, all right, we can do it. I was kind of close with him at the time.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
What happened after that? You're not close anymore?
Right.
Hey, bro.
So I just did this name, her name, 4 letters, just like in his ass cheek.
In his ass cheek?
On the inside.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Not even for that
What?
much money either.
Did he ask you to put it there? Or
Yeah,
was that your idea?
Yeah, that wasn't my idea.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yo, that's low key.
Yeah,
that's
it's low key.
There's only one way to find that shit.
Did you charge a lot of money for that?
Huh?
You charge a lot of money?
No, I didn't charge enough. You know what I'm saying?
I would have said, yo, there's $100 ass fee.
He was a homie.
Yo, that's fucked up.
All right, so on the butt is okay, but inside the ass cheeks, I'm like, bro, you're asking a lot right now.
Yeah, that's too much, bro.
Like man to man, friend to friend,
and like
to hold another man's ass cheek.
You gotta, over? You know what I mean?
Huh? No,
you're spreading that shit
he was
up.
laid out on the table, and I was.
You're spreading his shit apart, and then like,
yeah,
y'all be heated. I'll be heated like, oh,
basically, dude.
Oh man, that would have been an extra fee.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah,
yo, so man's a predator.
That's definitely the craziest thing you've had to do.
Yeah, I'd say.
And
that was like,
anything crazier than that, bro?
Pretty early in my apprenticeship, and well, not in my apprenticeship. I was like just graduated, but it was like,
So is that becoming a tattoo artist? Is it like a 6 month, 1 year? Like how long of a process is that?
Yeah, it definitely depends
on how good you are for real.
Well, who you train under, you know. And who I trained under, it was kind of like a year type thing. And I actually just took on my first apprentice, and that's more going based off of how ready she is, you know.
So you're already at that point where you're training people, yeah.
And you know, it's more of a we're learning a lot together. I am training her in the tattoo application. And also, she's a phenomenal artist already, and to the point where, you know,
she got like a head start.
Right, right. So she's, you know, I'm teaching her how to translate it to the skin, and we're just gonna grow. Yeah.
So what are your plans with your tattooing? You trying to grow in Grand Rapids? You trying to leave the city? Like, so is the tattoo market big here? Like, what is your kind of like grandiose vision?
I'd say. I always want to have a space here in Grand Rapids or somewhere around here to work out of, because this is just home for me and a good home base,
right?
You know, especially in the summer, you know, a lot better than the winter, but
it's cold right now.
Just a little bit.
yeah.
So you say you played sports as a kid. Give me your background, your childhood. Like, were you like a sports kid, and like, did you hide your artistic side, or did your friends know you could draw? Like, like what? Like,
yeah, like,
is that how you got girls? Like, give me like.
That's funny.
Used to draw hearts and shit.
Like, hey, little bitch, I just draw you. What's good? Oh, you're probably asking the prom and shit. She was hard, probably, bro.
Like, he graffitied it on the side of the wall.
Like. Right. No, I don't know. I didn't hide it, but I didn't focus on it, you know. It was definitely, I knew I was pretty good at it in like elementary school, but part of me like didn't want to
dedicate the time.
Yeah. Just for,
I get that.
I don't know.
Multiple reasons. You're young.
Yeah, young.
You're just trying to play outside.
I was like, getting into video games and
shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy, because I feel like when you have like a special talent like that, I feel like a lot of people like, you know, like, yo, like people that can sing or artistic, like, yo, I can low-key sing, or like I can low-key draw. And it's always crazy when you like see someone who like likes to draw versus someone who's like actually just like naturally good at drawing. It's like after you teach them how to do, they can just pick it up right away. Because my sister and my dad are like that. Like, they're just very like artistic people. They see it once, they can do it. For me, it's like, motherfucker, I don't know how to draw. I can't even write straight. You know what I'm saying? So like, to me, it's like crazy. Or like people that, to me, like even singing is crazy. Because like singing can be, obviously everything can be trained.
Yeah.
But you naturally can just sing, bro. It's just like a whole nother like.
It's beautiful.
It's just like and it's always funny because I feel like people like don't really lead with it all the time, especially in the Midwest. I feel like in the coast, like your parents or the culture is like find your talent and we're gonna get you rich or famous. Mm-hmm. In the Midwest is like you kind of gotta like nah, you gotta go to school to be this, or you gotta play sport and like your hidden talent. Mm-hmm. So like to me, it's always like cool to see people like you wouldn't expect to have a certain talent. Like yo, that motherfucker can sing actually. Like he plays ball, but like. He's about to be the next Usher. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, I feel like that's like crazy to like see and like watching people like the fact that you're that young and that you can draw and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different because like not everybody can draw, bro. You
know that's true. That's
true. Straight up. I mean, that's like the easy way to put it. But yeah. So, do you see yourself transitioning into any other form of art, or do you see tattooing as like your avenue?
I've definitely come to appreciate music a lot more than I used to as a kid.
Okay.
So music and along with that dance, like those two are fucking.
Oh, that's dope.
Awesome. Those are like your side passions right now.
Yeah.
Or just like your hobbies at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, hobbies.
What kind of music?
Mainly dancing and like flowing with like poi or contact staff to kind of practice for like fire spinning.
Fuck.
What is that?
Damn, it is.
Oh, you're talking about like
man just dropping bombs over here. Like, yeah, I tattooed him by the way. I kind of like fire.
You're talking about like throwing around fire.
Right. You know, I haven't done it yet. I need to practice a lot more before I light them. You know.
So you're just like it's not even that you could draw. You're just an artistic.
Right, bro. I mean,
okay.
You know, I'm tattooing is like.
Pays the bills at the current moment.
I mean, it's what I love. Like I'll tattoo till I die. You know what I'm saying? It's not about money for sure. And but there's so much more to life than
tattooing. Right. Thing. Yeah, of course.
But
so then one thing I wanted to ask you was I know the camera can't see, but you have a face tattoo on the side. Yeah. What is it?
It's a tattoo needle.
Okay.
Kind of going through my skin with some blood drops.
So where did you get your tattoo?
I got this in.
Please tell me you did it to yourself in the mirror.
Nah.
That should be crazy.
Right. No, I did it in Miami. Got it done in Miami.
Were you sober when you got it done?
Sober. I mean, I smoke weed.
Okay, all right. I was just making sure it wasn't like 2 a.m. and you were hammering.
No.
I want a face tattoo.
Yeah, no.
Word.
Yeah, no. I brought the drawing down there. I kind of had it planned out, like I might get it done, and yeah.
Just kind of pull the trigger.
Yeah, it was like kind of based off this drawing I did the first drawing I did for my portfolio to show the shops around GR. It's kind of just based off that.
Yeah.
It's got the same imagery.
Interesting. So then you took that to the shops looking for a job, or was that the apprenticeship?
The portfolio?
Yeah. So like when you were going around showing them that you could draw, was that for an apprenticeship or was that for a job at a studio?
Around here, that was for an apprenticeship.
Okay.
Yeah. And after that apprenticeship, I just worked as an artist in that same shop. Mm-hmm. And then when it was time for me to, move on and kind of do my own thing and have my own space, then I did that, yeah.
So you said music. What kind of music are you into? What do you listen to lately?
A lot of shit, dude. Cascade, his Arcade Destinations, Iceland, his new album.
I haven't even heard of him.
Yeah, I've never heard Cascade. Hold on.
No, what type of music is that?
Like EDM, house, kind of.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of EDM. I've been getting into that. I went to Electric Forest for the first time. And that was my first festival last year, and that that changed my life, dude. Seriously.
For real?
Yeah.
It's funny. Everyone I know that has actually been to it says the same exact thing.
Yeah, dude.
That's wild.
That is like life changing.
Yeah.
Ricky's telling me I have to go and like have a food truck there and sell food.
Hey, you do numbers.
People are like, yo,
you should.
Listen, they're like, this one guy, they come, like they're trippy dudes, they're cool people, and they're like, yo.
You say they're trippy dudes?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's a good way to describe them.
Everybody there.
Yeah. So they're like, yo, you gotta pull up and you gotta like have the mushrooms and stag. You gotta have like That's the smoothies ready.
The other type of mushrooms. Yeah.
Right.
The actual good for you kind.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting people right.
Yeah.
Because people be going hard, you know?
Yeah.
It seems like...
Gotta mix it up with some actual,
Yeah, because people are like, yo...
sustenance. Right.
Because don't people end up... How many people die a year at Forest?
I mean,
Isn't there's a couple.
Yeah.
That's a good amount.
We're not gonna focus on that, but we're just saying that, like, that's how hard people go. I mean, you're out...
it happens, you know? You gotta fucking...
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I think it's one of those things that happens when you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you got to make sure you know where your shit's coming from. You're not just taking shit and you know, staying hydrated. And,
so let's talk. It's funny. Let's talk about Electric Forest.
Yeah.
So I've never been there. Vincent, have you ever been there?
No, I've never been there.
I've never really seen pictures of it. Can you describe to me? Give me the sales pitch on Electric Forest, and tell me why I should go.
So.
I like asking people this question because they always make it seem like it's heaven on earth, and so I just want to know like what it is. Like, what do you walk in and see?
Yeah, so like you pull up.
You know what I mean?
So,
what does it look like?
So you pull up in these. You're in your car. I was in my car, and you get in line in cars, and you go through security. They just do a quick check, and then
they're really not searching for shit, are they?
I mean, they're just searching for like, you know, dangerous stuff like weapons and like I don't know, but
guns and knives.
Yeah.
Right. You drive through, dude, and the campsite is just fucking massive. And like when we got there on Thursday night or Wednesday night, the night before, it started like the RV parties was already jumping. There was already thousands of people just going nuts.
It was like a tailgate, pretty much. Yeah. Huh? It was like a tailgate.
Kind of, yeah. Like just a big ass show, like just in the RV section of camping. Damn. And they just like I want to say it was 40,000 people around last year.
That's so crazy.
It was nuts, dude.
It was like there next year,
dude, and like you go into the actual venue and there's just so many people everywhere. Mm-hmm. Everyone's doing their own thing and got their own vibe. They got their own outfit on or whatever. Some people dance, some people don't. Like, everyone just
there's just like a little bit of something for everyone.
Yeah, much. And you kind of just get to see that everyone can come together and do whatever the fuck they want and have a good time and listen to music and, you know, yeah.
Do you ever see it evolving into more than one genre? Like, could you ever see, like, pop or rap or rock and roll? Like, could you ever see that type of thing? I mean, obviously you haven't been...
Like, at Forest?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It is. I mean,
really?
Yeah.
I thought it was only electronic music.
No. They had T-Pain last year, dog.
For real?
That was one of the headliners, bro. It was... I was bitch freaking out,
what?
Dude. I was in there freaking...
That's crazy.
40,000 people, that's crazy.
Yeah.
T-Pain?
Yeah, I'd go crazy if I, like... Especially if I didn't expect it. Like, I'm listening to Wub Wubs all weekend. And T-Pain comes out.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's
crazy.
It's definitely diversified a lot. Especially, like, I mean, festivals in general, but... Forest is the only one I've been to, and their lineup is real spread.
That's
I'd
cool.
say.
That's cool to see.
It's dope. Yeah,
that's cool.
Speaking of music,
so
Justin Bieber dropped a new track.
Interesting.
Yeah, have you heard it?
No.
You don't keep up to date with Justin Bieber?
What?
Do you keep up to date with Justin Bieber?
Not really. No.
I got all the tea, bro.
So keep up to date with Justin Bieber.
You've heard it, obviously, right? Like we've talked about
it. I like the track.
I don't.
Like, I don't think it's like horrible. I don't think it's like
I'm just so like
best track.
You take 5 years off. 5 years off. The last time we heard Justin drop a song.
Okay.
And like, you come up with some mid, like something.
That's funny. I don't like again like in the same way like I never was checking for Justin like that. Like in a weird way, when I think about it, like maybe my expectations for him are just so low. Like I'm not like expecting Justin like I hear one of his songs and to be like, yo, oh my god,
like it hits you,
you know what I'm saying? Like he was like
at the end of the day,
he's the pretty boy
artist
from Canada that was just like singing "Baby."
Right.
He blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's just like, all right, cool. Like he's like the white Michael Jackson. Like there you go. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's big. He has fans.
So you just don't really care.
Like, yeah, at the end of the day, yeah. Okay. That's probably more fair.
Basically.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
like. But I heard the song, I'm like, yo, it's straight. Like, I was listening to it. I got that,
so for me, right, I have not been I'm not a Justin Bieber stan, right?
I think you are maybe.
But he dropped that album in like 2015, which was the last album. And that shit was holy. Yo, shit was hard. Justin Bieber was the man. So for me, it's like, you take 5 years off, like, if you come back to the game, which it seems like he is, I think there's an album on the way. Like, the song you drop, like the reunion song or whatever you want to call it, has to be like the hardest shit in the world. Because you're talking about, like, especially for someone like Justin, who somehow stayed relevant throughout the 5 years. Yeah. You know, obviously, like, through the marriage stuff, like whatever he's doing. It's like, so people are still paying attention for you. People want music from you. Like, the song you drop has to be the hardest shit ever. And I just feel like it just wasn't it. Now, am I gonna listen to the album? For sure. But like, you know what I mean. So
you say all that to say this.
On the back end of that, though, he's been doing a lot of questionable promotional things. So he's been getting in the news lately because he's been kind of doing some things to pass. So the current number one song in the world is Roddy Ricch, "The Box," which is that song or whatever. That shit's hard. But Justin's like doing everything in his power to pass that song on the billboards. And so what he's telling his fans to do, and he explicitly told them to do this, I think it was on Instagram, is he said, like, yo, stream the song while you're sleeping, listen to it over and over. He's like, buy the song multiple times. And he was telling the out of the country folks to like get a VPN so that you can say that you're from America and stream the song as if you're from America.
Justin out here teaching people how to scam.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
listen to that TJ
like he's really trying to finesse. Yeah, he's been in Detroit a lot lately or so. So it's like crazy to see, because like stuff like this has probably gone on forever, but no artist has ever been like open about it. You know, like this the stuff that I expect behind the scenes. That from just the sounds
to me like such a vanity thing. Like his ego is so big, like he wants a number one. Yeah, so bad that he's willing to do
it. Could be. I mean, we were talking about earlier, like, so it could be that there's some incentive for him to get a number one song. Like maybe the label has like a $20 million bonus. Like it could be, you know, a variety of different things. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm hesitant to be like, yo, it's just like he's just obsessed with it. But
I think that's cool to like play in your head, like, yo, like $5 million if you get like a number one. But it's like that seems like easy for Justin. Because he's Justin Bieber. Yeah. Like, I would guess it's like an ego thing. Like, he's Justin Bieber. So, if he believes his own shit, like, bro, like, he was, what, 13 when Baby came out? Or
something
younger?
Like that, bro. Something like that.
You gotta think about, like, how, like, imagine you 13 and you're, like, you big,
hottest motherfucker in the world.
You're big. And then, like, now you're, like, 26, 27, and, like, you're, like, Justin Bieber. Like, you, like...
I mean, but he's still, like, A-list,
listen, he came to Grand Rapids and people are following him around.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mad Cat. He pulled to my boys' coffee shops. But like he was he went to Mad Cat and he like and he was touching somebody, people freak out. Like that's that level of like attention, like power. Right. Like you get that many people paying attention to you.
You might just be obsessed with it.
You might. I mean, how do you like compartmentalize that? Yeah. Like it is your life.
Yeah. I mean that's.
When's the last time Justin Bieber was able to go to Jamba Juice, bro? That's being real. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, unless it's from Grubhub. Probably not.
Like, when's the last time he was able to like walk into a store?
Yeah.
And like pick something up, and people not like, oh my god.
So you're saying like he's probably hurt that his song's not number one?
I think ego wise, because he's like in his day to day, he's almost like too relevant. But that doesn't mean that like he's actually relevant in the world. You know what I'm saying? But it's Justin Bieber, so like if he's walking around every day, he's probably starts fans. But like he has, again, like you said, he hasn't dropped anything in 5 years. So, like, the numbers don't lie. Yeah. And, like, you don't like the song. So, if people don't like liking the song, they're probably going to play it once and not play it again. Yeah. So, I think him...
Think about that. Like, a lot of people aren't really liking the song, and it's still number 2 in the world.
Yeah, because it's fucking Justin Bieber.
So, I'm saying, like, just chill, bro. Like, but okay, the song's not it. The next one should be it.
But, and then the album when Tyler, the Creator, dropped, what's his name, did the same thing?
DJ Khaled?
Yeah, he had never one album in the world.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just like a weird thing to me.
It's like, Cal, you had a great run, bro. Like a great
it's
run.
still number 2. Like
we
why
the best.
Are
like you had a great run, dude.
I mean,
like,
it's not even something that
Tyler the fucking Creator.
He don't need
Tyler
to
Creator fans boo Drake.
Yeah,
like come on now.
Some real shit.
Shout out to Tyler the Creator. You're the GOAT, bro. Have you guys seen? So shifting gears a little bit. Have you guys know who Ben Baller is?
Yeah.
So Ben Baller is like this OG jeweler, just iconic person in culture. Have you seen the piece he made for Tyler the Creator? He made the Igor piece, bro. Look it up. Big ass chain.
But
he made Tyler's face with the wig and the glasses, and it's like all diamond and white gold, bro.
Damn.
I need to see it right now.
Shout out to Ben Baller. Like me and him are like this. We're the same. We have.
Did you do it recently?
We have similar spirits.
Ah.
You see that shit?
Yeah. Yo, do you see it?
Oh hell yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
And he made that on a.
All right, so on the real tip, would you wear that?
If I was Tyler,
I mean, obviously, it means more to Tyler than it means to us, obviously.
Right. But first question, can't even afford that.
You'd wear that shit?
First question. I mean, if that was me, yeah.
You would?
Yeah, bro, that's him.
That's goofy. No, yeah, but I guess it's all about.
And that's a big ass chain.
It's all about what it
Here's a
means
video of Tyler wearing it. It's not a small chain, by the way.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit
is big.
That's the size of my phone type of thing.
Yeah, it's a big ass chain too. So at the same time,
man, I wish you put the prices on here,
bro. Come on now, that's up.
I know that's a couple pennies, couple pennies.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about jewelry? Are you guys into
it? It's if there's meaning to it, it can be good if it's useful to you.
Okay.
Useful to your spirit, it's good.
I'm not big on it, for real. I'm a watch guy.
Big ass watch on.
Yeah, I'm a watch guy, but that's it. I don't think I'll ever really wear a chain unless it means something to me, kind of what you're saying. Unless it's I
was listening to Kanye. I forgot what song it is on, but it's off the St. Paul album, and he was saying he had a funny ass bar. He was like, it didn't really make sense, but it made sense. He was just saying 400 years later is now we're buying our own chains, So for someone who's it's like, damn, it's kind of crazy.
It's real, bro.
That's shit. So and we're not. This is not about a white or black thing. This is just shit. Right. Pretty much every culture has been enslaved, right? So the fact that people are aspiring to put themselves on a chain to find worth is kind of weird to me. Now if you like jewelry and you like that kind of shit, that's dope.
Yeah, I mean,
you fuck with it.
Don't get me wrong, I fuck with gold. I got gold hoops. I'll put them in, but my mom gave them to me. But I mean, there's earrings that I buy too.
Exactly.
Just for a different.
It goes to your drip,
your
vibe.
But right? but I don't go crazy. I don't be.
Now, and the crazy, if you have the money, where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I be looking at watches and shit. I'm like, damn, should I pull the trigger on this? But then I be like, nah, I'm not there yet. But
I just feel so where I get concerned. I mean, granted, it's not for me to judge another person, but where I get concerned is people sign $1 million deal and they buy $100,000 chain.
That's stupid.
It's come on, let's be smart about what we're doing here.
Right.
Jay-Z rocks a big ass chain. I get it. You're a billionaire. You're allowed to do that. But you over here, I know you work at the mall. Why do you have a Rolex? You know what I mean? Yeah. That shit. It doesn't make me mad. I don't give it that much energy. But it does. It just raise my eyebrow. It's funny to me, for real.
And people just put value and no matter where you're at in your life, what stage.
Yeah, because it's for me, it's do you take off the Rolex to make the NES pretzels? You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you really hated about this. Who did you see the Rolex?
I'm talking shit. Are you taking off the chain?
Well, maybe it's their honest, bro. Maybe just crushing it. It was franchise.
Bro, shut the fuck.
Bro, how you know?
This is a real story.
Mans,
this is a real story.
I know. I feel you, but did you ask Mans? Maybe his grandpa.
I was at Annie Ann's being a fat ass, getting a pretzel. Shout out to Annie Ann's.
Yo, facts. Wait, is it Annie Ann's or Auntie Ann's?
I mean, I say Annie Ann's. Do you say aunt for your aunt?
Yeah.
Well, then it's probably Auntie.
I say aunt. Now, and as you say it, I think I say it weird.
Annie Ann's. It just kind of flows.
I think I should probably
Auntie Ann's.
Yeah.
British. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm there. I order my pretzel.
You get Auntie Ann's, by the way.
Me?
Yeah.
I get the nuggets, bro. Come on. The regular nuggets. Classic.
Classic.
Dip them in the fake ass nacho cheese.
Fact.
Schmack.
Yo, I get the nuggets too.
Anyway, I'm getting hungry. Yeah. So I ordered my stuff.
Man, I had those in a minute.
And the dude that was ringing me up was wearing a Rolex.
Okay.
Classic.
Now it was ticking, so it was a fake Rolex, which was actually made me laugh even more.
Oh, it was a fake Rolex.
It was a fake Rolex, which I'm not judging. Hey, I had a fake Rolex in high school too. Like, ain't nothing wrong with having fake shit from China.
Okay, question: why did you buy that Rolex in high school?
Because I wanted to have money. Oh no, I wanted to make it seem like I had money. Yeah, that changed real quick because I wore it, and then
someone called you out on it.
Someone was like,
"No, you can't." Someone
said the lyric that Jay-Z said. He said, "Rollies that on TikTok." Said that shit to me, and my face got red. I got all insecure. Oh, that was the last day I ever wore. I think I threw it away when I got home.
Classic.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's sad, yo. To be honest.
I guess to wrap it up. Like, jewelry's cool. Just don't buy fake jewelry.
Well, I actually kind of disagree with you, but also agree with you. Yeah, I actually think that you should just buy fake jewelry. No, I don't. But you actually like jewelry because you probably just want like the quick look, the pass. 90% of people are not gonna know what it is. So like, just buy fake jewelry.
Hey, that day that someone comes out with a diamond tester and walks up to you,
bro,
you gotta walk the other direction.
Yeah, it's dead.
Then it's over, bro.
Or just act dumb, like you know it was fake. Cause so you said $1 million contract. Like in reality, these people are signing like $150,000 signing bonuses with like a label. And they spend $80K on a chain because they think that they're gonna make it big in the rap game or music game, which is like I'm very optimistic, but I'm also like realistic in the sense of like, yo, you trying to be Drake? Like there's one of those motherfuckers right now.
Yeah,
the guy you just mentioned, like he's probably big in the EDM space. Like is like one of him. Like there's like multiple people that make music, but like being
there are levels, right?
And then you think about your reign, like Big Sean had like 3 years, like people, you don't really have long runs. And you think about your money. Like, I go, like, because I'm really business side, and like, yo, that's stupid. Again, like, don't spend all your money, like, 80 grand on the chain.
Yeah.
Like, you might as well just spend $200 on a whole bunch of fake shit. And people are going to think it's real anyway. You know what I'm saying? Funny. So, like, in a sense, of like, I would advise you to buy every fake roll you can buy, every fake chain you can buy. Like, just do it. Make sure your neck don't turn green and shit. But, like, just, like, do it because, like, no one's really going to know the difference. But, like, I think it's, like, better for you to feel that like and you feel empty when you buy it and you really doesn't really hold value, right? Because like I'm dropping a gem here right now, but I feel like people use outside things to get value and validation from other people and things like that, and it's just like when you realize that like the only reason gold has value on it because we say so and we all agree on it, but a custom chain's not worth anything because it's custom to you. Like maybe you're famous, it can sell for something. You know what I'm saying? But I see people get like all these custom chains with their crew on it. Well, no one's gonna buy that.
Yeah, no one's gonna buy that. Right.
Even $80K on that. You probably can invest $80K on a couple properties and make cash flow, a few $1,000s.
Yeah, that's where my head goes to.
But like and everyone thinks that way. But at the same time, it's just like I feel like even when you buy expensive clothes or whatever, like do you have the drip? But like buy brands because you fuck with them, not because you want somebody else's approval. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think that's kind of corny to me. Like, I buy Stolen a lot, Amy Milan Dior a lot, but, like, they're expensive brands. But I'm not buying it so I can, like, show Sam my new Amy Milan Dior shirt. I actually generally fuck with it, and I actually have the money to buy it, so I'm going to spend it. But, like, I also can wear H&M, Kohl's, Macy's. Like, I'm not, like, Costco. Like, I've been picking up shit. Like, guys, I've been picking up shit up from Costco, bro, and rocking that shit. Like, so for me, it's just, like, I really don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like... I don't hold that much validation on the outside, if that makes sense. Yeah. But I notice that a lot of people are my age, as I'm like more in my little corner, that a lot of people really care about what other people have to say and what like people like wear and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, we live in that culture. You know what I mean?
So for me, it's like just buy everything fake and save the money. Cause what you want is the acknowledgement. I hope when you get it and it doesn't last for long, it's the same feeling you have when you have real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change. Because they thought it was real. So they gave you genuinely real reaction. Yeah. It's just when people like buy Instagram likes and followers. And just like, bro, you're paying for fake validation.
Yeah, that's an interesting game.
Like, it's so weird. So, like, what happens when Instagram takes away likes?
Right.
Even all that money for what? Now nobody can like your shit.
For a pat on the back.
You know?
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, it's just so weird when people do these kind of things. So it's like, for me, it's just like, all right, like, I don't judge you. Like, do you, bro?
Yeah.
But can we just slow down for a second?
Yeah. Like, so then, on that note, let me teach people how to get fake shit.
All right.
Go to AliExpress.com. Enter in your PayPal. Get that shit from China. It'll be there in 4 to 6 weeks.
I see. But seriously though, I think that's a hack, bro. Like, why not?
No, I mean that's good. Like, it's true what you say, and I think it's, I blame Instagram or just social media in general.
I think people are soft, bro.
Nah, like, to me, like, so I don't even think the problem is like caring about other people. I think the real problem is comparison. Like, you're the same age as someone. Why am I not wearing? Why don't I have a gold chain? They have a gold chain. We're the same age, And I think that's like the problem to me is like people compare themselves. They assume that because someone else has it that they need to have.
Focus on yourself.
Yeah.
It's not comparing. Overall. You don't know somebody's like, so people like, you're young, so you open your shop at 20. I opened my shop at 20. But I was doing things when I was like 17. So like, for me also just like, but like, you know me personally, Sam. Like, what do I do all the time?
Work.
So you want the shit, what do you gotta do? Mm-hmm. So like, for me, it's just like, well, you want the chain, bro, the car. Well, you gotta do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, Roddy Ricch really be in the studio, really make music every single day. Every money, every single penny he had about for studio time. That's what he fucking did. Every single moment of every single day. He found himself in the studio every day. Like, that's what he did. And then he got big. Like, I don't get... Like, I think if we want to compare, and maybe it is Instagram's fault. Maybe we don't take enough time, or people are inspired not take enough time to, like, explain what they're doing because they're too busy doing it. But at the same time, it's just like, are you willing to, like, work?
Yeah.
For it. You know what I'm saying? Like... Unless somebody has rich parents, bro, like, there's nothing you can do about that. So you really can't, you get what I'm saying? Like, for anyone who's listening, it's like, it's hard for you to compare to somebody because, like, if they don't come from, like, a fortunate situation where, like, things are paid for them, like, how do you even can compare to that? Because you don't have that. So you can't compare yourself to that. Now, if you see somebody who, like, is working their ass off for something and you want that, well, you can also work your ass off and get that thing. Compare that way, like, yo, he's not smarter than me, he's not better than me, she's not smarter than me, better than me.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I think that's very practical. To compare in that sense, that should motivate you. But like seeing like a young rapper, like you don't know the whole story.
Right.
You saw the Instagram picture. I know Todd's been making music since I was a little ass kid. So he probably afford that chain. So he
deserves the chain.
He can afford that chain right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think it kind of goes back to what you were saying. Like, if there's some sentimental value there, it's worth it. Right? Like, if it's a trophy...
Yeah.
And you're wearing it as such.
Yeah. It's all very personal.
Yeah. Have you had any stories about that, like from the tattoo shop? Like someone got, like maybe they lost a bunch of weight and they got that shit tattooed on them?
I don't know about...
Are you fleshing through an idea right now?
Low-key, I've been thinking about that forever.
But, I mean, anytime you get a tattoo, it's a landmark, in your life, kind of. On your body.
How much do you charge for tattoos? What's the range?
Usually $150 an hour.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much longer does it take for a tattoo?
Depends on what it is. There's so many variables.
Yeah.
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 So $150 an hour. That's not too bad.
Is that like pretty standard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've never shopped around. So.
Yeah. 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 I'd say that's about standard for now for like quality work.
Yeah.
Cause I'm guessing like
maybe. $100 an hour, but I go $150.
Yeah, you're the man.
Yeah.
Have you ever done any face tattoos for anybody? I'd be scared as shit.
How many rapper gangbangers, drug dealers you get coming in?
I mean, I've done.
That want like some of their face.
You ever done a teardrop? You ever done a teardrop?
Do you pull up? Like you do parties and stuff? Like do you pull up the parties? Or like
No.
That's too sketchy.
Yeah, it's not a. It's not a
professional environment.
Well, that, but also like I like to be able to control the environment more. Like I wouldn't.
Someone could bump you at a
have
party.
A bunch of drunk people fucking in the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what were we saying?
Shit, I forgot. But my next question is like,
have you ever done like any teardrops? Like someone come in and get a teardrop? No.
Would you do a teardrop, or that's too like lowbrow for you?
Yeah, I mean, what is I'll ask what does this mean?
And so like, have you said no to a lot of people?
Not a lot of people, but some people.
So what makes you say no? You just feel like it's like something you can't do, or what?
That's a good question.
Yeah, if it's just, I mean, it depends. If it's just not, if I don't feel good about doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, one example would be like a Confederate flag or some shit. Like some dude wanted that. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do anything like that. And that was that, you know. But you know,
yeah, you're like the most chill person.
What did he say? What was his reason?
Yo, can I get Confederate flag and a Nazi sign? Like, please.
Yeah. He was like, something like, I just want to represent what I believe in. I'm like, all right, but not me. You know,
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So crazy. Wait, supremacist story real quick. Austin Ely. I mean, I should be saying names.
You probably shouldn't throw the last name on there. I'll try to mute that out.
No, we keep it up. I also remember this. So it was Austin. I know Parker. Was Parker there? All right. Anyway, we went to go look at this car.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and we went up. I think like Big Rapids area, and oh my god, bro! I'll never forget this. So we pull up to the spot to get a car or whatever.
Is it like a house or something?
Yeah, it's a house, right? It was in the countries, in the boonies, right? And I was like low key making jokes the whole time that like we're gonna end up in like some like racist backcountry area, right? Because that's where we're at. And guess where we ended up? In the racist backcountry area. So the guy, I'm like in the passenger seat, I think, and the guy comes out. He has a big ass swastika on his fucking chest,
like a tattoo.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right, and like all in like I had like Aaron brothers, and like I'm sitting there like, and Austin's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna test drive this car. I'm like, no, Austin, we gotta leave, bro. Yeah. No, he does, bro. He leaves me there.
In the car?
Yeah, bro. So I'm by myself freaking out, bro. I'm like, yo, and I swear to God, everything that I love, yo. They had, I don't know if Austin remembers this, bro. They're building like a big ass like a burn, like they're definitely building a burning thing.
Like a chimney?
No, like a cross in the back.
Damn.
No way.
And I was like, bro, I was never so uncomfortable in my life.
That's wild.
Yeah, bro. But it was weird. There's like cops that are like, there's a cop car that was like adjacent from the house, and like he just seemed like he was just like, yeah.
Was a cop in it?
I'm guessing. Maybe he's okay with it. Like that was like his neighbors.
Oh, what the fuck?
Or maybe he just kind of like lets them do what they want to do. They're not doing anything.
I mean, yeah, cops.
Because technically, like, it's not illegal. But like, I'll never forget that. So, shout out to you for not doing anything like that. But like,
that's good.
Yeah.
Way to stand your ground.
Yeah. So like something like that, if it's like morally weird, or if it's just a design I'm not, comfortable with, I'm not gonna do it because shit is permanent, and if I'm not feeling good about it, then
I feel like it's too hard, or
it won't be
too
fruitful,
complicated.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and something like I might be down for in a day or in a couple of years.
Yeah,
depends.
So have you done any like low key famous people?
I would say Xavier Tillman. He plays for state
basketball.
Yeah, we familiar.
Yeah, I went to grade school with him. We used to.
Yo, he might have came here the next day. Did you tattoo him like right here?
Yeah. The redemption.
Yeah. Or it was like right
crazy.
here. Yeah, he was on our show the next day after he got that show.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that you did that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
What's up? So are you gonna tell us who got the butthole tattoo? One of the DeVosses, yo.
Right. One of them.
I'll just
That's just weird that you held a man's cheek and did that. I don't want to
think about that. I'm getting like a visual, bro. I ain't trying to think about that shit.
I'd be like so mad my boy made me do that. I'm like, bro, that seems very like predatory. You know what I'm saying? Like he was definitely trying to have you do something.
It was weird.
He's opening the door,
dude. He was opening the door to some weird shit, dude. And that's why I'm not,
So that was your friend at the time?
Right.
That was the last time.
That was my friend at the time, and like.
Also, after that, you guys stopped being friends famous.
Yeah, pretty much. That like that started the disconnect.
I get it.
So don't tell me he was on some swinger shit. Why did you come?
He was on some swinger. You already knew the look in my eye.
I was like, yo, this is
shit. But on this
that's an expensive invite, yo. He paid all that money for the invite.
Yeah.
No, he's just trying to see where you can go, bro.
What?
I see what he's doing. He's on some predator shit.
Yeah, we got to move on. Yeah.
Right.
We'll move on, but like, I've also been approached and been around predator people. And
I'm not,
low key.
I don't think I'm pretty enough. I guess.
No, you're good looking, bro. But listen, like, that shit is scary, bro. Because, like, how they do it, like, if you're not aware, you don't realize you're being, like, manipulated. Or, like, someone's like a predator.
Whoa.
The shit that predators are really good at. You gotta be aware of
right.
Manipulation.
Yeah, so when you're around people who are like super predatory,
especially like successful predators, the unsuccessful ones you ain't gotta worry about.
The old ones, like just the way they prey on you, you gotta be like
oh yeah,
smooth with it, and let's be aware. You know, or they might say something or do something or act a way to get you to do something. Yeah. And you're like, wait a minute.
That's like
was that in my own mind? Or did I just fucking create this whole fucking thing right now? Let me go right here.
That's like going to like the YMCA, bro. Like, I don't trust people that don't walk around without a towel. Real shit.
Oh, then so you don't trust me?
If you just walk around?
My shit out, yeah.
Bro, no. I
do.
No. Be courteous, yo. I ain't trying to
teach your own. I don't know.
I ain't whatever, bro. I don't trust you no more.
Do you have any tattoos?
I don't, but I'll tell you the reason why I asked you about like the milestone thing. That's been on my mind a lot. So in high school, I was like 300 pounds, right? So I've lost a lot of weight, and so I feel like I should get something
to symbolize that.
Yeah, and it's like it's been on my mind forever. I'm just trying to think about like, is it a word? Is it the number? You know, I've always wanted one, but I'm a person where it's like it's gotta be something I can see. So I always thought like right here, right, so I can look at it. And it's got to be something that I can just like glance at and that it'll remind me of something. So I don't know if it's like the number 300 because that's how much I weighed. You know, I've been sitting on it for a long time. I've always wanted it. I just got to come up with the right thing. Yeah. You know, or like fat ass. You know, I'll never forget that.
Interesting.
Damn.
That's not a good move, but it'd be funny.
It would be funny, but that's kind of like,
or like, yo, I could tattoo all the nicknames people used to say to me. That'd be funny too.
No, fuck that. No, fuck all the people, temporary people, bro. Don't do that shit.
That'd be fucked up to see a bunch of negativity on my arm every day.
Yeah, nah, that's not good.
That'd fuck me up.
I mean, that just like put you in a swirl, bro.
Yeah, that would just feel like,
that's crazy.
So you seem like a pretty like zened out, like woke dude. Like talk about.
I feel that.
Talk about being woke.
Yeah.
Talk about your journey, your walk on being woke.
Yeah, I mean, in high school, I was introduced to a friend through a friend, and he just showed me more about the mind, the human mind. Yeah, just the most beautiful thing that we can create, we can change, we can choose, we can follow the nature that's around us, all the repetition, you know. Nature is just multiplying what's already here, right?
Yeah.
Kind of just more.
Until that shit's over my head.
Yeah. Well.
So like, what's up? Like, did he show you like a documentary?
Did
y'all sit in a circle and worship the devil? Like,
interesting. No, not at all. But it's more just asking the right questions, you know, and challenging your belief system, and always trying to build your faith stronger, I think is pivotal.
Yo, faith is one of those things that I feel like, fuck, dude. You have faith, man. I think you can do anything.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you said that before. Like, you feel like you gotta believe in something.
Yeah, like,
whether it's yourself.
Yeah, so like I have a really hard time trusting people or believing people who don't believe in anything. And I'm not saying you have to believe in God. I'm saying you have to believe in something. Right. Whether your goddamn self or fucking rock. I don't care what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's super scary. You don't believe. That means you don't have like a center. You don't have a base, and that means that you're reacting so much to life that like you put your life in other people's hands, which then means you're like a liability, not an asset. People like that are liabilities. You gotta stay far away from them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because like they don't really care about anything, or like you don't have a center, or they just ran through life to the point where like
just going through the motions.
Like dangerous thing happens. Like think about like the way I look at it. Think about like a piece of paper just like you throw it, straight piece of paper, right, and then the ground, wind picks it up, right, versus like making a paper airplane and throwing it. Like there's one that has direction with a purpose. You may not know where it's gonna end up going, but the intent is to fly. Versus then like having a piece of paper just like that can end up anywhere, get wet, stomped on, crunched on, spit on, and then just like people who like accept that are just only a liability. I feel like I'm not judging them, like, but I stay wary of it, because I consider myself woke to the point where like and a lot of it's just like internal. Like I just feel like I just have it naturally, but also like I spend time just like really just talking to a lot of people and just kind of like me. Like, I push people to the point to like kind of see like, all right, what do you think about? What do you believe in? Like, and it's just that mental joust.
Surface.
Yeah, it keeps you sharp, but it also gets you around people like and see what they like, what you can learn from them, right? Because like it's not about wealth or success. We're only people you can learn from. It's like everybody in the world. I feel like, and I feel like my theory that we're all connected. So like one of my biggest things that I've noticed as a kid is that like we're all connected. You never walked by somebody and not felt anything. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I feel like divine power, whatever you want to call it, like there's a reason why that person walked by you. Well, even if it's just for like they just walk by you.
Yeah. Right. Or if it was to bump shoulders. Yeah.
Whatever it is, right? I don't read too much into like why everything's happening because like I'm not at that. If you believe in God, you're not that God level of genius. Yeah. Like. Where like it's hard for you to comprehend that because your perspective is from a man, so like you can try to get there, but you have to forget everything you know to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like you have literally like, and that's deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's how I personally like concept God is like when we ask questions about God and all this kind of stuff. Christian doesn't really matter. It's just like I always tell you wouldn't be able to comprehend it, bro, because like you're coming from your perspective, trying to comprehend something that's like out of your preview, like different dimensions, or you want to go there, like you don't understand that shit. Yeah, you haven't like naturally played through it. That's like telling a cat to start speaking English. It's just not gonna do that. That's not the cat's life. The cat has to forget everything about being a cat to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to forget everything you know completely. Yeah. Okay. And how hard is that? Like, you gotta stop breathing and be okay with that, and be like, I don't have to breathe. You gotta understand like where you have to be mentally, which I feel like that takes fucking forever to do. Yeah. But like, anyway, we're all connected, we're all like wide by. And so for me it's just like, because we feel that, they're like, okay, you feel that and you're around, and they say you're around people, you're average about 5 people you spend most time with. I'm like, okay, and we're all connected. Then I'm starting seeing like, yo, if I craft a circle and like the fact that Xavier, like if I'm pushing positivity and going, it's all the dust, you're gonna call it, of good like is hitting everybody else down the line. If I tend to go negative and do bad things, the same reaction happens. And I think even like negativity moves faster, like destruction. It's easier to destroy something than build something. Think about Legos. Oh yeah. It takes you forever to 100%. Build, like as a kid, like it took you forever to build something on Legos or Minecraft, whatever thing you play. But like to destroy it, you just gotta kick it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, when people like do negativity and pessimistic shit, that spreads like wildfire. Yeah. And I've been around negative people. Right. And done negative things and bad things. And my life looked negative, and this everything I've touched. And when you make the decision to be positive, and not talking about you're so delusional that you think like whatever, but like practically like, this, have a more optimistic look on things. Like you'll start seeing like the effects, right? Like it took me, and this is like for the way I look at this podcast, it took me like 3 years into the restaurant for you to be like, all right, let's do the podcast for real. Yeah. And we've gotten all this success, not just because of me, but like because I was pushing this way. It makes it easier for other people to do other things. Yeah. Cause you just create the space. But if I was like dodging and bullshitting you and like trying to do a podcast with you and like all the other shit, then like you might have not done it, or it might have been another guest, or whatever could have happened. Right. And I feel like you have to be very purposeful. Now I lean this back to faith because like a lot of the things that like you did, you're 20, I did when I'm 20, you do the podcast when you're like 20, like you have to have faith in it because like it won't make sense to other people. Because I also believe like when you're given an idea that's like again from God or from like your experience, whatever you want to call it, like that's unique to you, and then your talents, and it's not there yet. Like your tattoo shop was not there yet. So like if you don't have faith in your own ideals and like what you're trying to push and conviction in it, like how the
it's already destroyed.
It's already destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like to me, it's like I see people like I'm like, dude, like fuck, man, just don't ask me shit. Maybe
now, shouldn't we help them?
Yes, we should help them. I think how you help them is it goes back to like teaching a man how to fish, not giving him a fish. But teaching a man how to fish is more than giving him a rod and a line and telling him go here every Wednesday. It's like teaching a man like, yo, know the waters. Like you have to learn it. And I just taught you how to fish. I taught you how to do the whole thing. Why did I choose this water? Why did I choose this line? Why did I choose this rod? And that takes work, experience, a year apprenticeship, my whole life cooking, like to learn something, and then be able to know how to fish. But I think we all just try to grab the rod real quick, and like flow it out in this hope, and you're not getting success. Yeah. And it's not also not. So I think that's how you help people. You make them slow down, and then you give them the tools. But at the same time, and I go with my gut and my intuition. If I feel like I'm supposed to help you or be part of your journey, then I'm going to. But if I feel like I'm not applying value, and vice versa, I'm not going to waste my time or waste your time. And I can't want it for more than you want it. So like, I'm ready. And then you have to think about like, where your track is, right? And there's a guy named Tyler Perry Studios. He's done a lot of shit. He did a speech and he was like, "There's people who are attached to your dream. So like, once you decide to do something, and you're going, like, realize it's bigger than you. Mm-hmm. So like, you gotta ask yourself when you're on your journey, if you're slowing down to help somebody, are you limiting someone else's success? Is this person like because your track, right? You need to be there for somebody. Your business, your tattoo, the podcast, you need to be there at the right moment for somebody. And so if you're not focusing on that first, then you're not doing your due diligence or your job to the universe, to whatever you want to call it. And I'm not saying you can't help people, not saying you should be selfish, but just be aware about who you're helping, when you're helping them, and what time and investment are you doing. Because like a lot of times, and I make jokes like me and Sandra, a lot of shit is Googleable. I get a lot of Googleable questions. So to me, it's like, you're not serious. You're asking me shit about like, what you can Google. How to make an LLC, bro. Come on, don't ask me that shit. Google that shit. Yeah. I don't have any, that's all Googleable like stuff. Like you're not serious yet. So until like I can't spend any time on you because I'm over here and you're not going to believe anything I'm saying. Or you're gonna question it or quiz me. Like I'm not here to like say I have all the answers. I'm right, but like for me to spend 15 minutes of my time answering Googleable questions doesn't seem like the right. But at the same time, like putting people onto stuff like yo, like slow down for a second, think about what you want to do, then go for it. Yeah. Like I can't give you the answers, bro. You tell me what it is.
Damn, you just went off, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I just went off for a little. Sorry, guys, I got a little deep and heavy for a second.
You get.
But like, yeah, that's how I look at it personally. Yeah. So if I don't answer DMs or like I'm like kind of dodging you a little bit, I'm not trying to be a dick. I just don't feel like it's. I'm just that in tune in my life. So I don't feel like, and if I don't feel it,
you won't give something energy if it's not worth.
Yeah, I just want to give energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm mentally on the whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
So
is that it? You got some more?
Maybe I got a little more.
I'm trying to extract all of it. You got it?
I think I got all of it.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to get all the gems out of you,
Okay, so listen, when you guys get to that point, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're confused or like, oh, you're being a dick or you're being selfish, like when you get to that point, you'll be able to like dictate.
Yeah.
You feel it. You're
you
like,
have a certain amount of energy to give, and you have to be picky with it sometimes.
Yeah, imagine being around people that just drain you, yo. Yeah. Like, who's filling you back up? You know what I'm saying? And like, it's every time it's draining, then it's not helping you. And you're definitely not helping them.
Right.
Real.
So, and I think that's it.
Boom. Gems. Any final thoughts from the committee? Anybody got anything before we wrap it up?
Believe in yourself.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you believed in yourself, man. You took a bet on yourself.
You did too.
Yeah. I'm saying like you could have, just got a job at a tattoo shop and kept going the easy way?
You could have as well.
Yeah.
It's real. That funny.
It's real. It's contagious.
But yeah, dude. Yeah. Nobody's been through what you've been through. And some people, nobody's going to understand fully. So you don't need to worry about explaining yourself fully. You just got to do and let the actions explain what you've been. Yeah. Your faith, Yeah. Yeah.
I believe in that.
So, where can people find you?
So, hit me up on Instagram at Vino Tattoo, and we'll go from there. We'll schedule a consultation. Boom. And anything. I like to meet, and I like to hear everything. So,
Cool.
And meet you and
what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some tattoos from you later this year, bro.
So if you want to get a TTA on your chest, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We'll make it happen.
Make it happen.
Get the takeaway on your asshole. He does asshole tattoos.
Nah.
Left cheek or right cheek?
Not anymore.
That's the only.
That's a one time.
I'll agree with that.
Anyway, on that note,
very
that's a
niche
wrap.
what I focus on. All right, guys.
Episode 32.
32.
Peace.
Peace.